Yeah, hi Tim. Good morning, everyone. So let us start the session. So what and we'll discuss what have discussed in the last session, and we'll continue our today's call. Okay. So let us quickly rewind what have implemented yesterday's session. So yesterday's session we have created and has completed the setup. Okay, about a software. So there are two softwares are required. One project has to be created. Those two softwares, one is Node.js. Node.js is the JavaScript compiler. It will be compile your JavaScript application to browser understandable JavaScript code. Okay. So next we have installed Visual Studio Code. It is an IDE. Next we have created React.js application. How to create React.js application? By using npx create hyphen react hyphen app and your application name. So for example, sample, yeah, whatever the application name you have. So basically, what is an application? So an application is nothing but a software component. We have the different and so many types of applications are there, like web, mobile, Windows, okay, embedded systems, VLSI based, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, networking applications, so many different types of applications are there. So our target is to learn about a web application. So if I say web application, what is a web application? Web application again a software, web application again a software component that is developed by using a web technologies and run on a web browser. Okay. So what are the web technologies? Our HTML, CSS, JavaScript are the web technologies. So on the top of these web technologies, you can able to create your own library or frameworks. So for example, which are the CSS frameworks? Bootstrap, Semantic UI, Tailwind CSS, Material. So React plus CSS framework is there. React Material, React Bootstrap. Okay. So next jQuery, sorry, JavaScript libraries. So which are the JavaScript libraries? Your jQuery and the React.js, which we are going to learn, Vue.js, Kendo.js, and AnyJS. Few other JavaScript libraries are there. So as of now, JavaScript framework only one, that is the Angular. Okay. So if you know about the JavaScript almost same as a Python, which are coming in the same, almost same years. Okay. So how many types of web application? Static application, dynamic application. So if you want to create a static application, we need to use HTML, CSS. So if I want to make it as a dynamic application, dynamic is nothing but a user can able to interact. So static plus JavaScript is become a dynamic application. So what is a React JS? So simply we can able to say React JS is a JavaScript library which you use to develop a user interactable web application. Okay. So if I want to develop any application, first three files are required. One is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML, CSS, JavaScript are there. Okay. So React also contain three files. Okay, which are index.html, index.js, index.css. Okay, React.js contain only one HTML that is called index.html. So because of React contain only one index.html, we are calling it as a single page application. SPA, single page application. Sir, why we are using the single page application? What is the issue with multi-page application? If you say other than a React, Angular, .NET applications are multi-page applications. Python applications, you are creating application using a Django. Okay, Java applications are multi-page applications. Even JavaScript with jQuery and HTML also multi-page application. For example, everybody know Big Bash Show, right? So within one room, so everybody will be there, and we are going to be watch. So within one room, everybody is there. What is the benefit? Easy to handle. If I want to change a certain place, I can able to change a certain place only. Am I correct or not? So in case of multi-page application, so if I'm having this application on different pages, so it is very difficult to make a communication. For example, I want to make a communication between this component, this page to this page. Is it easy? No. Now, these are the different pages. Okay. If I have the 100 application, sorry, if I have the application, take it as a Amazon. So I have the 10 menus is nothing but a 10 different features. So 10 different HTML pages. It is the difficult to coordinate between the pages. So for example, if I want to modify this, so it is a very tricky. Okay, so certain page replacing is very difficult because of adjustment of other pages. Okay, so if you want to modify here, very easy because only one page, everything will be loaded here. That's it. So very easy to communicate because the thing is communication is the main. Communication between the components is the main. Okay, okay. We'll see in detail what is how to make it as a communication, what is the benefit of a single page application compared to by practical example you can able to understand. So our React.js is a component based application. Okay, so each feature in our React.js we are going to create a separate component. Okay, so what is mean by component? A component is a simple functional unit. So in detail, what is a component? How many types of components? How many ways to create a component? I will give you in the upcoming sessions. Okay. So this is the what we have seen in the last session. Okay. So let us continue. Okay. So let us do from the. Okay. So here I'm having application. So how to compile this application? Open, go to the address bar. So let me tell you the steps again. So this is my application sample one, right? Go to the address bar, type CMD. So here you need to be run a command called npm start. What is that command? Npm start. So this will run your application. Okay. So next, how to open the solution in the Visual Studio Code. So yesterday I told you, right? Open Visual Studio Code from here. Otherwise, this is our application. Again, type CMD. It will open command prompt. Type the command called code space dot. What is that command? Code space dot, press enter. So this code space dot will open your application in the Visual Studio Code. Okay, what is that command? Code space dot command to open VS Code with that application. Okay. So which application it will open? So command prompt is open, perfect. That is okay for me. So but which application it will open? So while you are opening this command prompt, here you have say a specific path, right? This path specific application will open. Clear? Code space dot command to open. So my command is open. Okay. So let us observe here how many files are there. See, first one is the node modules. Second is the public folder in the sense it will have index.html. Remaining all are not important. Okay, only one file index.html. So next SRC. So SRC is the main where you are going to write a code. Next packaging files. Okay, packaging files. So I will explain you in detail about a folder structure. So let us start with HTML. Okay. So if I want to start with a code, which file I need to be start? I need to start from node modules or public or SRC or package files. So here the JSON files, no. So you should not start from here. So here you are having SRC file folder. In the SRC folder, you are having CSS, JS, CSS, JS, app files, index files. These are app files. These are index files. Okay. Okay. So see here. So I told you, right? There is a three files: index.html, index.js, index.css are the main. So this index.js is the root component. You should not change anything here. So our work is going to start from app.js. Okay, so let us start our work from the app.js. So let me open a localhost 3000. Okay, so now my React application is working. Yes, so I am in the app.js. Okay, so we are going to be start from the app.js. Okay, start coding from app.js file. So you need to start from this app.js. Okay, so let me remove. So here you have seen something, right? The div. So let me remove everything. So let me write some div. Okay, so let me add some header. Okay, so let me add some header. So let me say VKC trainings. Okay, I'm just saving. So here it is running in a command prompt, right? So it will re-trigger the compilation. The compilation will be re-trigger. Compilation is completed successfully. Okay, so it is saying about here you are using the logo and you are not using. So without using why you are imported, it is asking. So now any warnings are there? Nothing. So you can able to see, yes. So from here we'll start with the HTML. So what is the HTML? How to use this HTML in the React JS? What are the attributes like a class attribute, style attribute? How to use the attributes in the React JS? Okay, we'll see in detail. Okay. So let me start with the HTML and then we'll see React HTML. Okay, React HTML is nothing but we're calling as a JSX. So let me say HTML. What is stand for HTML? So hope you know hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Okay. So why we are using HTML? See, you are going to get a data from a database and you are marking and displaying. So here you can able to feel like some bold. Okay. So for example, if I open some site, Amazon kind of website, so here it was organized. How this organization is coming? Okay. For example, you are traveling from India to Bangalore, Hyderabad to Bangalore, or India to USA, right? You need to pack your items. Same like this. You are getting the data from somewhere. You need to pack and display. The packing will be done by the hypertext markup language, HTML. Okay. So if I want to pack, what I need to use? HTML core components. So what are the HTML core components, team? Which are the HTML core components? Can you please unmute? Which are the HTML core components? Core components of HTML are
Head, body.
okay. Okay, so I will give you in detail. The way what you are saying that is correct. So let me give the perfect categorization. So elements, next tags, attributes. Okay, so our hypertext markup language HTML contain three core components. One is elements, second one is tags, next one is attribute. Okay, element to tag and attribute. So element, if I say body element, head element, footer element, table element, table row element, table cell element, correct or not? Paragraph element, division element, anchor element, link element, all these are come under element. Sir, what about the tags? So how to represent a paragraph? By using the p tag. So p is the tag. Clear? Now clear? Okay. So that's what. So I will make you to be clear about the subject and we'll dig into. So now let us take the definition of element. What is an element? So an element represent the content. So element used to represent the element. Okay. For example, paragraph element represent a paragraph. Okay. So body element represent body. Header elements H1, H2, H3 represent headings. Okay. Header heading elements represent heading element represent heading heading. Elements represent H1, H2 up to H6. Done? So now you are clear. So an element represent the content. So what is the tag? Tag represent the element. Okay, tag is to represent the element. For example, paragraph. So represented by p tag. Okay, division represented by div tag. Okay, paragraph represented by p tag. Division is represented by div tag. Next, table is represented by table tag. Image is represented by img tag. Now clear? Huh? So what is an element? What is a tag? Okay. So here we are having different types of tags are there. How many types of tags? So how to differentiate the tags? The tags differentiation based on the usage, based on the use cases. So how you are going to be used, right? Based on that, we can able to divide the tags. So I'm explaining the tags, right? From this tags, JSX code was developed. This JSX was little different from normal HTML. So this JSX was used in the where React JS application. Hmm. Now, can you tell me the types of tag? How many types of tags? Okay. So for example, table tags, table, TRO, TD. Am I correct? TH. Next, image tags, IMG, base, link tag, anchor tag, form tag, form input to select. Okay. Frame tag, iframe. So next, paired tags, P, P tag, div tag. Okay. So table tag, unpaired tags, BR, HR. So for these two tags, we don't specifying the closing tag. Okay. Clear? So let me give the form the starting. So paired tags. A tag contains starting and ending element is called paired tags. Okay. If you are taking a tag, it contains the starting and ending element. Okay. That is called paired tags. Okay. So which are the paired tags? Example, div, paragraph, body, okay, foot, header, H1, H2, H3, okay, H6. Hmm. Almost all are paired tags. Okay. So I will give the unpaired tag, so you will get a exact difference. Okay. I will give unpaired tags. Okay. Sorry, here you are writing a tag, right? An element contains starting and ending, not element tag is called pair tags. Can you please? So here an element contains starting and ending tag is called pair tags. An element contains only starting tag and no ending tag. Okay, so an element contains only starting tag, no ending tag. So what we call that one? Unpaired tag is called unpaired tags. Okay, so which are the unpaired tags? Example, HR is unpaired, yes. BR is unpaired, yes. All input tags are unpaired. All input tags are unpaired. HR, BR, and all input tags are unpaired. Okay, what else? IMG, image tag also unpaired. What else? Those only. Okay, so here a simple, take it as a note. In a React JSX code, all the tags are paired tags. Okay, so in the React JSX code, we are using all tags are a paired tags. So we must close that tag, otherwise it will show an error. So for example, so let me say here HR. Basically, ending is not required. Now it will throw an error. Able to see? You must required ending tag. But this is unpaired tag. Okay, this is unpaired. So for example, you are writing like this in the HTML also with pair and without pair it will work. Okay, basically HTML is only one which is errorless. Okay, HTML is only one errorless. Okay, other than HTML, all will throw an errors. Okay, so here HTML means it will not understand the final tag and it will neglect it. But in case of this one, if you're hovering, so this is called a JSX element. Okay, this is called JSX element. I will give the definition. So now let me say some div courses. Okay, React, Python, Angular. So something I'm saying here. So see, observe here. Now you can able to notice the line. Yes. So as per the HTML, the rule of HR tag is unpaired tag. But if you try to do and compile, it will throw an error. Okay, so it is failing because unexpected JSX content. See, here it is not your HTML code, but seems like everything is the HTML. But seems like everything is the HTML, but it is not HTML. This is called JSX code. So each and every tag was created as a JSX code. Sir, already we are having HTML, right? Why they created a JSX code? Any reason? Yes. Yes. I will tell you the reason. Okay. Take that point. Take that point. So in React JS, JSX code, all the tags are paired tags. Already we are having the, here it is a question in the interview. So already we are having a HTML, same division paragraph. Why they created a JSX? Okay. Why JSX? JSX stand for, JSX stands for hmm, JavaScript plus XML. Somebody saying about JavaScript extension. No, it is a XML. So which is the XML? This is called XML code. Okay, this is called XML code. Okay. So why JavaScript? In JavaScript code, we can't able to write HTML. In the JavaScript, you can't able to write HTML. Okay. So React team implemented what React team is implemented? Our React team implemented JSX code same as same as HTML, which can be embedded in a JavaScript code. That is the reason. Okay. So clear the statement. So in the JavaScript, we can't able to write a HTML. Okay. So React team implemented JSX code same as HTML, which can be embedded in JavaScript code. So this is the one of the best feature. Okay. Clear? Why we are using JSX code? You can't able to write a HTML. So React team implemented JSX code. It can be embedded in a JavaScript. Okay. So that's what if you are seeing everything, it is the JSX. So if you want to see the definition, rightly go to the definition. So here you can able to see the definition also. Okay. React dot detailed HTML properties. Okay. So here they created as an element. Okay. So that's what you must close this tag. So that's what you must close this unpaired tag also. So let us see all the other tags. Which are other tags? So which is the root tag? HTML is the root tag. Okay. So you know HTML contains body tag and head section. Okay. Head section. So next table tags. Which are the table tags? These all tags you know, but just take it as a note. Table, T header, T header, T body, T foot, okay, TR, TH, TD, okay. These are called table tags. Table, T head, T body, T foot, TR, TH, TD. Okay. Next, image tags. Which are the image tags? IMG is only one image tag. Next, link tags. So which are link tags? Anchor tag. Anchor tag. So anchor tag is represented by earlier we're having the base tag in the HTML4, so it is which is depreciated. Okay, the support is not there for a base tag in the HTML5, it is removed. Okay, form tag. So which are the form tag? Form, all input tags, select tag, input type radio, input type checkbox. Next, button tags. All these are called form tags. Okay. So the tags which you are going to be write as a form, registration form. Okay. Checkbox, drop down, select, date, input type, date picker. All these are called form tags. Okay. I think these only, right? Apart from this one, do you have any other input to form tag? Okay. For a text area. Okay. These are called form tags. Frame tags. Which are the frame tags? iframe. Okay. So if you are using multi-page application, so if I want to load a page in another page, we are using the iframe. Okay. So in a multi-page application to to load a page in another page. Okay, so we are using the iframe. Okay. Next, what type of tags? Frame tags, form tags, table tags, image tags, root tag. Okay, unpaired tags, paired tags. Next, meta tags. Okay, so meta tags. So what is mean by meta tag? So which is the important? So for example, sometimes we are working the search engine optimization. Did anybody work search engine optimization? For example, Google has to be, you are searching something in the browser, the Google has to be take it forward. Okay. So we just implemented a week back for search engine for our application. For example, simply let me try like this. In incognito mode, the history will not be there. Am I correct? So let me try like this. Okay. But in your system, if you are trying now, I think it will become in second or third, not yet immediately. Okay. So we have implemented this VKC training, the text as search engine. So to optimize the search engine, we need to add some meta tags. So meta will not display any content. So meta will add some JavaScript files, JavaScript code, CSS code, or meta information. Clear? Is that clear? Okay. So now let me check like this. One more incognito mode. Okay. So for you, I think it will not come first or second. I think we can see something is there, right? So it is coming as a third or second, I think. Can someone try once in your phone where it is coming? Sindhu, Muthu, Mahesh, any one of you. Just to try it. So I implemented that search engine optimization is done. Anybody is trying?
Yes, sir. I'm trying.
Yeah, yeah. You are trying from the USA, na? Check it how it will
Yeah.
be. Sindhu, you try once. Sindhu, Mahesh, or so. May I know your. I think Tatipalli is your surname, right? May I know your full name?
Sir, it is coming in the sixth row, sir.
Sixth for you in the USA.
Yes.
Sindhu. Others? Anyone? Mahesh?
Yeah, it's coming in fourth one.
Fourth. Okay. Just a week back. So last Sunday I implemented this search engine. Earlier it is not getting in the level. So this search engine optimization, maybe in the not now upcoming sessions, I will show you. So if you are created some website, so it should become as a top priority. So the first one or two will be in the high demanded one. Okay, is it Sai Chandu, right? Okay. So high demanded, you are frequently typing something. The first one is coming, we can say learning something, right? Okay. So if you want to concentrate on search engine optimization, so meta tags are very, very important. So 5 to 10 tags are there, which you are able to implement in. Okay, Google has to be recognized. How the Google will be perform a search, do you know? So Google will be search on the top of a meta tag. So if somebody will add, so let me say best training. So just I'm saying some word. Okay. So best training, almost just a dial, everybody searching something inside of the best just a dial. So it is coming. So here something, oh, Edreka is coming. Okay. So here best .NET training. So here the meta tag is here. Okay. So best is there now. So here it is. Okay. So it will search a URL next as well as the meta information. We can see the meta information, how they implement. But you need the some knowledge on here. Here in the head section. So all the meta. So in the meta, we are going to mention. So here Twitter, property URL. Okay. So I will explain you, don't worry. So keywords, so see here in the keywords they mention best .NET training. So something you are typing now. So description also best. So it will be check a few 5 to 10 meta tags you need to be mentioned. So which will make you change the position, change in the search. So it will wait for our resume also. Okay. So meta tags. Okay. Meta tags will add under the head section. So these tags we are going to be add under the head section. Okay, we're having the HTML head and body. In this head section, we are going to be add meta tags. Meta tags will add under the head section. Meta tags will not represent any content to be displayed. So we are not going to use meta tag to be displayed. Okay. So we are not going to use any content in the display, content to be displayed. But why we are using the meta tags? Meta tags used to add CSS, JS files and search engine optimization and application, your application specific information. For example, title. Okay, if you hover over here, it is showing the React app because the title is the React app. Okay, so let us change here. Go to the public index.html. Here title is there, right? Let me change this one as a VKC. I'm just saying as a VKC. So it is refreshing and showing the title as VKC. So these type of the things we are using the meta tags. Clear? So these are the different tags which we are using in the React.js. Out of all these tags, all these tags are using only the thing was there is no unpaired tags. All are paired tags, even unpaired tags also paired. So because in the JSX, sorry, in the React, which you are seeing the HTML, that is not HTML. Okay, in the movies are saying, right? Don't be C with a human E, C with a Tadi. Okay, so this is the Tadi. Okay, nothing but another E where you can able to see the program. So this is called our JSX. But coming to here in the index.html, so this is your HTML code. This is your pure HTML code. Okay, so for example, if I want to add something, I'm just adding the hi. You can able to see hi. Okay, here you can able to see hi, right? So let me add some breakdown. BR. Okay, no closing because it is, let me say HR. No closing, unpaired tag. So this is the pure HTML. You can able to write your unpaired tags. Clear? Okay. So coming to the attributes. Okay. So coming to the attributes. Okay. We're having the style attribute, class attribute, ID attribute, tab index attribute. Okay, so few other attributes are there. So attributes are following the different style. For example, style. So there is a no style attribute, but style is a property. In the React.js, if I want to add a style property is available. Style property. For example, in the normal, how we are going to add a style? Tell me. STYL style is equal to like this. Am I correct? Color red. Okay, but coming to the React.js, adding a style is different. So style it is taking as an object. Class name, class is represented by class name. Tab index is represented by the camel case. So I will explain you these attributes, rules and regulations in the React.js in the next session. So that's it for today.